All right, what's up, guys? Hope everybody has had a good weekend so far. Let me go ahead and go live in here. Alrighty. Like I said, hope everybody has had a good weekend. Just gonna do quick some mindset preparation for this week. Had to do a little bit of a breakdown of the previous week for me, and then we're just gonna look over at what I'm gonna be looking at going into tomorrow, uh, and then looking to see if we have any news or anything like that. So if you guys like, for the people that are watching this as a recording, if you like these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. I have the Discord description down in the description. I have the Discord link in the description. Please join. Would love to have you. Don't sell anything. Nothing costs money to be able to talk to me or anybody else in my group. So it'll be great. You guys will be a great addition to the server. So let's go ahead and get into it. So basically going over how the previous week went for me. Last week was a bit of a breakthrough week in the sense of I followed my risk parameter plan, and it has in my reward parameter plan, and it has worked pretty well for me. But the only thing is my fear when taking certain positions, especially my type C positions, which we'll get into a little bit later. But so looking at Monday, took two trades. Both of them were good trades. I'm not mad at either of them. The first one was a loss, type C entry that I took here right at around like 11:15 ish. Lost, and then got a type B entry to get the W to end with a W for the day. But I still ended negative as I was trading on my prop firm account. I've been trading with a one lot, and so like only a one lot. So meaning like my basically, as you can see here, like this risk on this trade was very similar to the reward on this trade, and uh I didn't get to like switch my risk to be able to just get that 1 to 2 where I'm risking exactly 1% to make two. So then in this case, like I should have ended the day up 1%, but that did not happen. It's due to consistency rules and things like that. So I'm not mad at myself, but just got to do a better job of gauging that subjectively in the moment. Um, but yeah, so going back to the journal entry that I made today, just reviewing it. They were both two of them were good trades. The only thing is that one of them didn't work out. I followed my plan. I didn't allow myself to get frustrated or vexed at the markets. I didn't allow myself to go off until I looked at the market objectively after taking that loss, and another opportunity presented itself that I took advantage of and executed with high conviction. So yeah, it was definitely a good day as far as my habit stacking. And then on Tuesday there was no trades. I didn't take anything. On Wednesday, I did take a trade. It was a counter trend trade. It was a good trade. Like I guess you would say it was like a good trade to take. It went my way. But the thing is, when I'm taking counter trend positions like this, when the like with these market conditions, I usually take. I'm not looking to in this. Let me look on like yeah, this is perfect. So the market is trending downwards here. There has been no breakup structure to the upside, or at least on the 1 hour time frame, for me to be confident in that this would be a continuation trade or a continuation position for me to take. So that lowers the probability of this trade working out in my favor, even though the technicals may line up. And especially with the account being around break even, I was only up 1% on my practice challenge account. I was only up 1%. It isn't really beneficial to take that loss, in my opinion, nor is it worth it because I think that if you take this loss, for one, it may weigh on your your mental capital, and then two, it can just, I would say it's just not necessarily like a high probability setup. So I wouldn't want to just take those when I'm around break even. When I have some cushion, like I have some cushion on the account now, I'm up around like 3%. Um, it's good to maybe it would be good to take that type of trade when I'm up maybe 3%, or when I'm up like let's say like 5%. Um, and I don't really have anything to lose by taking the trade, and especially if it had been a slow week, maybe go ahead and take the trade and take that risk, because it may pay you out. So I just think in this scenario, it wasn't necessarily the wisest decision to make, but the trade ended up going my way. As you can see, there was a lot of consolidation and a lot of drawdown that I was in early, but the trade held. and then it continued in my favor. So with these type of situations, the probability is just lower that it'll go in your favor because price isn't already trending in the direction that you're looking to take the position on. So I would say that's like the main thing I learned from Wednesday. And then going into Thursday, Thursday was not a bad day, but it wasn't necessarily a good day either. It was I broke my flow of following my plan for the month, because I hesitate on taking these type C entries. Um, Let me go to it. So I came into the day looking to go long. Price came down, gave me all the price action that I was looking for to be able to take the position. Um, oh, this is on the 18th. I'm tripping. Where's the 17th? Because the same thing happened on the 18th. On the 17th, here. All right, so even though the trade ended up being a break-even trade, I think that I need to do a better job of so when I realize the divergence is there and I recognize it, I need to do a better job of being confident in my analysis and in the setup at hand. This is the imbalance that I was looking to see get broken. It gets broken, and I still don't take the position. I should take it at least at this candle here, and let it run. Put stops at the low, and then set my take profit parameters. I need to do a lot better job of doing that because not every single time am I going to get lucky like this where price is going to retrace back to around break even and fill the gaps here. So it filled the gaps and then I entered right around here. Price continued. I got in some good profit. It was very good profit. And then hit a 1-to-1, put stops at break even, a little bit in profit, and then price came back down. So I wasn't mad at it. I had gotten in a good trade today, like earlier in the week. So I wasn't mad. And I'm glad that I followed my system once I entered the trade. But prior to entering the trade, I should have just entered when I initially should have. But that's fear, fear of losing. So I got to get over that. And then onto Friday, basically the same thing, but just a little bit more egregious. This was great setup. Amazing setup. A plus type C setup that I should have taken, but I didn't. Let me get to it. So here, amazing setup. Beautiful setup here that I should have taken advantage of that I didn't. Great 1-to-2 trade. Very clean. Basically same thing as Thursday, just fear. Fear, and then when price came in and filled this gap, I still didn't enter when price entered. It was just, in these types of scenarios, you don't have much time to hesitate. You don't have much time to think about it too much. You're either in or you're out. And in this case, I was out. I have to put like some type of punishment on myself for whenever I keep doing this, just because it's like, my edge works. Like I have an edge. I would say I have an edge on the market when I am doing what I'm supposed to do, but I can't miss out on opportunities like this because then I'll force other trades later, and then my statistics will be skewed based off of my fear. Which is inevitable, but I'm trying to reduce that as much as possible. I want things to be as pure as possible when it comes to my results. So yeah, that was Friday. So basically, like what I said, about Friday was just like, bro, you gotta stop being scared. Like, take the fucking position, dog. Like, what are you doing? Gotta be better with that. So like going into this week, I'm really going into this week with the same mindset of letting the positions come to me. If they do come to me, take them. But be vigilant as to how careful you're being. Sometimes I'm overcautious, which I think is a good thing rather than, being overexcited to get in a trade. And I end up missing out on a trade that could have put me up, to like 5% today or at the start of this week. So I definitely am learning from that. I'm definitely improving myself in the areas that I need to improve. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on this week. But let's go ahead and get into like what I'm looking at for tomorrow. We can start off with NQ. Might as well just erase all this. Starting off on the monthly, prices, coming back up. On the weekly, we haven't broken this high. But we are making our way towards it. We have this gap here that price is somewhat respecting. That's external, but then this is like internal weekly here. So we can just label these. Alrighty. Alrighty, so it got that done. And then let's go, let me just draw this here. Let's see what it's looking like on the lower time frames. Okay, so on the daily, we do have some nice structure forming. I'm not gonna lie, I do like this just because Price is gonna make a decision. Price has to make a decision eventually whether it wants to break this low and we continue down and possibly take this low out, right? Or we break this high and we continue up higher. There isn't much room for Price to just linger without us getting an idea of what it may want to do. So on the daily, this is nice here. Come on. But yes, I am liking this. So on the daily, that's the range that we're in. Price is already taking this high. Let me just draw this here. And anything else is extra. I mean, we're in this gap here. I'm not gonna draw it just because I don't want to take up. I don't want to have too much going on the charts on lower time frame. I'll just keep mind that we may consolidate a while. We may break to the downside. And then here on the 4-hour, we have this immediate high. And then this is the overall low, but then we have this low here that was put in. So just ranges within ranges. That's really how I mark up my charts. And then the 1 hour. 1 hour, I'm probably gonna just leave it alone. We may take this high and come back down, just consolidate a bit. Really just want to see one of these 4-hour highs get taken. Ideally, want to see price come back down. We could possibly see price come and fill this imbalance area, right? We have these two imbalances here. Price may want to do that tomorrow before continuing to the upside, so that would be good to see. So this right here will be pretty clean. Price already filled this one somewhat, but if price came back down into here, I wouldn't be surprised if we respected this to continue to the upside. So just going to leave that there. That's really all I'm looking at for NQ. For this upcoming week, I'm just trying to make sure everything's, nice and clean and exactly how I want it to be looking for the night. I don't like to make predictions the night before. I like to draw what I see and just move from there. Try not to force anything to happen based off of how I may feel like something may develop. Even better, we have like this gap here. I wouldn't be surprised if price were to come and fill this tomorrow morning. But yeah, I mean, besides that, everything is good. I would say like, different possibilities. Price could come up here, linger, possibly come back down, right? Price could come down into here, give us some internal structure. There's many different things that price could do. Like I said, just trying to keep an open mind. But let's go ahead and look at ES before I get off this call and see if there's any discorrelation between the indexes, because that can give us an idea of what we may want to be looking at. I mean, a large divergence that we have, a large discorrelation we have between ES and NQ are these highs. It's not looking too good as far as like we could get a bearish move at any time and we wouldn't really know because price just keeps trending upwards. Price just keeps making it wants to keep making highs. And so we just have to be wary of that and say, okay, we have to be open to the idea of a retracement sometime soon, a pullback sometime soon to kind of rebalance price and recorrelate price, between the indexes. So weekly, And then this is like the immediate high here. So I'm just going to leave that blank. Let me go. Let's make this a little bit cleaner. On the daily, like ES is just trending upwards on the, on every time frame. This low. Crazy thing is, it's very hard to imagine, like, to see like price come all the way down here. Like, it wouldn't. I'm not super confident in that taking place. We have this high. This high was really just taken. So we may get some bearish movement. I'm trying to see. Okay, we have gaps here, gap here, but most immediate gap is this one. Let me just draw this just to have it, and then we can see what's in that area. So a 4 hour, I hate when it does this. I like things to be super clean. Alrighty. So 4 hour immediate high, low here. Come on. Four hour and 4 hour. And so we could possibly see price come back into this zone right here. Price already rebalanced to it, but sometimes it can always just, want to do that again. This 4 hour area here of interest, right? And then anything under here is within this gap. I'll be able to recognize that when the time comes, or if the time comes. Just want to keep the charts as clean as possible. Could get that. We could get nothing, quite honestly. We could get internal structure to take, to just be built throughout the day. And then get some manipulation to the downside. As you can just see, like right now, we're just trending to the upside. I'm not looking to take any shorts. Let's go to the 1 hour. I'm definitely not looking to take any shorts. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm not going to mark anything up on the one hour. It will be somewhat obsolete. Let's go ahead and assess the two of these side by side. So on the weekly, we have huge bearish divergence. We have this high here, and then we have this one, as you can see, basically opposites. Let's go to the daily. Let's say on the daily, we do have another divergence where this high was taken on ES, not on NQ. That may be a signal for bearish movement to happen tomorrow, possibly, or even, say pre-market. Let me go to the 1 or the 4 hour. Okay, so we have this high here that had been taken. So let's draw this 4 hour divergence just to keep note. So we have that. Pretty nice. I mean, I'm not like betting that this is gonna come back down, but I really just want to be transparent as in like what I'm currently seeing. Tomorrow I may erase it. So let's go to the 1 hour. Probably not really gonna see much. Yeah, it's pretty calm on the 1 hour. So yeah, I would say like all I'm looking at is possibly I would like to see price rebalance, give us some structure, possibly continue to the upside. That would be very nice. I would take those with high conviction. But we'll just see. Just still bullish on the market. In order for me to go bearish, I would be needing to see price break this low as of right now. Break this low and go do something like this. continue to the downside. So as of right now, I'm bullish. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. Just get your head in the game. Review this past week so that you can make this week better than last week. In all aspects of life, try to be better this week than you were last week. Appreciate you guys for watching again. Please join the Discord. I have the link in the description. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate you guys. And I'll speak to you tomorrow.